good, everybody? I'm Neal, Newberry, host of Live from the Nickel.
What's good, everybody? I'm your host, Neal Newberry. Welcome to another good episode of Live from the Nickel. We got a great show for you guys today. We got a lot going on. We're sponsored by School Matters. Remember, in October, we are going to be having the hoodies coming out pretty soon. I'm excited. I'm over this hot weather. I'm over the heat. I'm over everything. Let's get the fall cracking off so we can put some sweatpants on the hoodies, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you guys, we got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot of great news to let you guys know. No guests. Took a break from the guests today, and next week we don't have a show. But after that, we're gonna get cracking. So I'm gonna let you guys know weekend out, what we got going on. D, what's up, buddy?
Man, like you said, it's a great weekend, man.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't like you though, but man, I'm loving this nice weather, man, going into October. I ain't ready to rock them Timbs yet, man. I still want to rock these tennis shoes, you know, but like you said, man, it's a great weekend, man. Glad to see all my family, man, safe and alive, man. So, yes, sir.
You gotta, I can't call you unemployed Floyd no more. I can't, because you got the, but you know, I like that about you. You're a great father, a great grandfather. You doing your thing.
Oh yeah.
You know they working you.
Oh man, they work me to death, man.
Aiden is my dude.
That 2-year-old, man. I gotta get that belt after him, and then he'll be like, "Okay, sorry, Papa."
Because he know what's gonna happen. Then. He already know what's gonna happen. Man, real talk, man. But I commend you. You're a great father, grandfather, man. I love what you're doing with the grandkids.
Oh yeah, man. I love all three of them.
Rough.
Yeah,
it's rough.
Man. Yes, sir.
But keep it up.
For
And
sure.
just let y'all know this, man. I should have had Nick pull this picture up, Mr. Brown and his beautiful wife. They had the cowboy hats on. I thought they was going to a country concert. Y'all looking fresh.
Yeah, man. That's the wifey, man. You know.
They're so cute. She always keeps them dressed up. Like, they're always so cute. All the
man.
pictures, so cute.
Man, that picture of Mr. Brown and his wife and man, I said I had to do a double take. And I'm like, is he going to a country concert? No, I got to his country, but
right.
you kind of was heat in the night type thing, man.
Man, she on that boots on the ground kick, man.
Oh, okay. That's popular now.
Yeah, it's still popular, man. But we got this cream hookup, man. I got the boots to match the hat too this time.
Stay fresh.
So, yeah.
Stay fresh to death, my brother.
Yes,
Always
sir.
fresh to
I
death.
love it.
Like I said, if only certain people can pull off certain things.
Man.
I'm not a cowboy guy, but I like the hat you had. That was fresh. Shout out to my sister Ro over there. Always coordinate. Like my man said in what was that movie? My boy, he played in Friday. The old man. He was in the one movie, and he was like, "Coordinate, you got to coordinate."
Oh, Pops.
Yeah, you got to coordinate.
You gotta coordinate.
I like that.
Oh,
What's
Pops.
up, sis?
How are you?
Every day above ground, except for the
Man.
weather. I want the fall to kick in.
That is definitely exactly how I feel too.
Y'all feeling like Ro, man. She got the house decorated with the
Oh,
Halloween
so
stuff. You
ready.
ain't been over to see that yet.
I will be over
Oh,
this
yeah,
week.
you got to
I-
see it, man. Yeah.
women, well, your wife she's very coordinated.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure Amanda's the same way, inside and outside at your house.
Usually, I mean, not every season, but definitely fall and Halloween. Because
Okay.
that's my favorite. I like the leaves changing colors. I like the pumpkins.
Yes.
I like Halloween. I like scary movies.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm all into that. I'm all into
You know, I like my scary stuff.
Halloween is a good month, and it's a good holiday. I like it now. When I was at Kroger's today, and I was getting a couple things, I seen all they had Halloween stuff out, and I got a pumpkin with an N on it, so and you can light it up. It's kind of nice. I'm not like Mr. Brown or Mr. Man over there, but I try to do a little bit. It's just me at the house, so I just do a little bit.
Right, a little something,
Yeah.
something.
But gotta hand that to Miss Amanda.
Oh,
Yeah.
coasters, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta
That's
take
some
care of my
nice
sister.
coasters,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and you buy. This is for Steve-O.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to
Okay.
Steve-O, did a great job on the I had an extra one, and I thought about him, and so he
He's
did.
gonna be so happy.
Well,
Every time you see him now, he's gonna be wearing it.
I'm sure he will. His support, but more importantly, is that Steve-O was the DJ at Benny's thing, and he did such a great thing. He was trying to get me on the mic so many times.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I can't. But John got on the mic with him, but I wanted to show my appreciation to him, just like I did with Tori and Amanda. I mean, Tori and Steph today. You know, I gave him a little something because I really appreciate that bar is like our home anyways when we do a lot of our shows there, but I feel like the people there that support us and say, hey, when you guys are coming back.
Yeah.
But he did such a great job for Vinny's passing thing. So I wanted to show my appreciation, and it's from all of us. Anyways.
He's a big fan of ours,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he'll be happy. I'll definitely see him tomorrow. So
Oh yeah, he's gonna be happy. I told him to bring it there.
he'll be happy about that.
So before we get into sport topics, everybody, and let you guys know what it is. It's not just a sports podcast. We tap in on everything. But the number one thing I wanted you guys to know out there right now, all of us, I had an interview a couple months ago with Toledo City Paper. Article was immaculate about all of us, and so we received some of that on Friday. Just found out that probably won't drop out until October for you guys to read it. So I would say maybe October.
It's on their website though. If people
Okay.
want to check it out, they can read it now on the
Okay,
Toledo
so-
City Paper website. We're front page on their website.
Oh, wow.
Front page on
If you
the
go to
website.
Toledo City Paper, our article.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing.
Don't
So-
even have to search for it.
Yeah,
right?
so to let you guys know that the Toledo City Paper, very popular paper in Toledo. It's not like the Blade, but I'll take it. They did an article on all of us. It was a beautiful article. Miss Amanda said we're on if you go to their website, we're on top of the article. We're like front page with it. So it's gonna drop. You can go on the website and get it, or you can just wait. And I would say maybe October 3rd, you guys can catch it. It's a beautiful article on all of us. We got the Journal gonna do a piece on us. And then just from that point on. So I, thank everybody that's supporting us and keep supporting us. It's a beautiful thing. We are not done yet. Second news is Friday around about 6 o'clock, we hit 500 subscribers.
That's great. That's excellent.
That's excellent. So that's a big accomplishment for all of us, all four of us. Nick, Amanda, Mr. Brown, myself. I've said it before, there's not such thing as a one-man show. It's a team effort, and everybody plays their position. And I'm very proud of every last one of them, because I wouldn't be able to do this, or me and Mr. Brown would be able to do it. We needed everybody. And adding the man on was a breath of fresh air. Same thing with Nick. Nick does a great job behind the scenes. He's a magician. He does everything well.
For sure.
And he's not just the cameraman. He's part of the family. He's a brother. He's the little brother, because we all older than him. So it's all good. But it's all love. That's what it is. So I want to thank everybody out there subscribing. Please subscribe, share. We have a lot of things cooking in October. A lot of things cooking in November. December is kind of far away, but trust and believe, we got some things cooking up. I'm working on some things. So we got a lot going on. Like I said, next week we don't have a show, but the 12th we'll be back at the gathering with the two young ladies that run it. So I want you guys to tune in That's going to be a great episode. They're going to tell us their story, how they got it going on, how they got it going up, get it going. They both have full-time job. Well, one has a full-time job, one doesn't have to do that. So you got to like that. So they're going to tell us their story, how they came up with the name and all this stuff. So y'all want to tune in to that on October 12th. And then we're going to be in Nick's part of the hood. We're going to be on the nickel. Where we're going to be at, when I say it's Nick's part of the hood, because he's a Lions fan. And the guy we're having on, he's a big Lions fan. One of my best friends growing up, known him for 25 years. We're going to be in the Lions Den. That's what it's called. And it's got nothing but Lions stuff in there, so I ain't worried about it.
All right.
So we're going to be in the garage there on the 19th. And Dan Arnold is going to have a great time with us. He's a good friend of ours. Big supporter of ours, telling people at Christ about our podcast. Really appreciate that. So we're going to be there. And then the final, the 26th, I believe, we are going to be at Toledo Pickleball. And we're excited about that. So you guys make sure y'all tune in to us. We got so much cooking, and I'm very proud of every last one of these guys and young lady. Because like I said, I couldn't have did it with nothing by myself. I needed help, and I'm always asking for help, but it's fun. It's fun. It keeps our mind busy and keep in touch with the community. That's what it's all about. Touch with the community, let people know about our beautiful city.
Yes.
So we got a lot of things cooking. We got a New Year's thing, a New Year's podcast we're gonna do in December. Probably Cock and Bull. Like to do it at JD's. We'll see. We'll see how the football season is going, wrapping up. It's kind of crazy right now with all these injuries and stuff.
Yeah.
But let's chop it up about some. We're gonna do a little college today. There was a lot of great games on yesterday,
Yes, it was.
and so we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk. We always do our NFL talk and stuff and whatever. But you guys are big Ohio State fans.
Yes, we are.
And I'm gonna take it easy on the Ohio State fan because y'all won yesterday. Y'all didn't just win. Y'all beat them down. Washington really they came out the gate like they wanted to do something, but then they fell. I don't know what happened. Then y'all just went 10 toes down. Y'all just running back. Once again, Jeremiah Smith is a great receiver. He's always open. The quarterback's starting to grow on me.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm real impressed. What do you think, Mr. Brown? I know you were tickled to death.
Hey, you know it, man.
I know you were tickled. You and Miss Amanda.
Julian saying, man, the defense is playing lights out, man.
Absolutely.
For us to hold Washington, man, the 6 points, 2 field goals, man, with that quarterback they got, man, that's amazing, man. He's,
Right.
like you said, they remind him of Kyler Murray, man.
Yes,
so
yes.
He's a little spark plug, man.
That's the way to say it.
Yeah.
That's the way to say it.
They bring a lot of energy to that stadium, man. Even though it was a full house, man, I'm proud of Julian saying, for that to be his first road game and against a great opponent, man. I think, like the coach said, man, he shows a lot of poise and
He does.
hey, we ready for prime time.
I agree.
Yes.
1000%. Yep. I knew we were going to win yesterday.
Prime time. He ready, baby.
We're ready.
Listen, I was waiting for this all day yesterday. I couldn't wait. I was telling Nick when Nick came over yesterday, we were watching a couple games. We watched Ohio State, me and him did. He watched like the third, fourth quarter of the game. And Julian Sand is nice. He is nice. He does remind me, he's a Mighty Mouse. He's like Kyler Murray. He's running around. He started growing me a little bit. Miss Amanda?
I agree. I knew the Buckeyes were going to win yesterday.
Ooh, she knew
A
they
little
was
birdie
gonna
told me.
She knew they was gonna win.
I just knew it in my heart. It was an important win for us.
Oh, yeah.
Being on the road, and I think we're going to have a good season. I really hope this is the year that this coach can beat Michigan, because that's what we need to do, or I have a bad feeling he might be out the door.
Yes.
It's been too many years now, so on to the next one.
Yes.
That's what I say.
Well,
It's nice to have one team win it, 'cause
Absolutely.
the Bengals,
Listen.
we're struggling.
Washington, to me, they're not a bad team. But like I said, when you play against Ohio State, and I hate to say this, Ohio State defense is tough.
Yeah.
And
Wear you down.
they were just in that quarterback. And I don't care if that quarterback from Washington was a dual threat quarterback. He couldn't, when we go in the shotgun, it didn't matter. They was back there. He was running for his life. He couldn't get his feet set, nothing.
Right.
So
They kept him contained.
yeah, absolutely. And that's all you got to do. For you only 6 points?
Right. And they had a win streak of 22 home, 22 games at home, man.
Y'all went in there and y'all handled business. Now, the number 2 team in the country was Penn State. They played last night. That was the whiteout. Oregon came in there. They're ranked number 6. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody keeps saying Penn State is great. Their quarterback, he's a veteran quarterback. He's been in the system for a long time.
Right.
Franklin's a decent coach, but I feel like they just can't get over the games that you need to win. He just doesn't win them.
I agree.
He just doesn't win them. I don't understand what's the deal with that, but he doesn't win the games that need to be won.
Yep.
And yesterday, I took Oregon. I ain't gonna lie.
I
Oregon,
did too.
with their jerseys, they stay fresh with the jersey game.
Man,
But
those jerseys look cool.
oh, they jerseys.
They always do, but those ones.
Them jerseys were nice. I want one of those helmets. You know what I'm saying? But they look so good. They went into Happy Valley, and it wasn't a Happy Valley when they got
Sure
done with
wasn't.
it. Because I mean, don't get me wrong. I looked at the receivers for Penn State. They got some nice receivers. They got some transfers from Troy, UCO, whatever. They got some transfers around. But the quarterback, he likes to run more than throw. What I've seen, he can't throw the deep ball, but they lost to Oregon. Oregon's a sub team. They got the speed. Quarterbacks, every year they got a better and better quarterback. They don't lose a step on their quarterback. So, shout out to Oregon. That was a great win. What'd you think, D?
Oh yeah, it was a great win, but like you said, Penn State had the hype all season long.
Right.
National champions and all that. So they got to make a believer out of me, and I'm glad I took Oregon because, like you say, Franklin, he cannot win a big game.
I don't know what it is. Mr. Meta, what do you think?
I agree with you guys. I think that's what it is. It's something about that coach that can't win a big game.
Yeah.
And they had everything behind them. I mean, the energy in that stadium was insane. When
Electric.
they walked in there and seeing that whiteout and how loud it was, I'm like, wow, Penn State, they gotta win.
Right.
And they let us down again in a big game. And that's not looking good for that coach.
When you're going Happy Valley, first of all, they had college game day there. Okay? So I watch it every Saturday. I get up in the morning, I do my routine to see where college game day. When you guys were at home, it was against Oklahoma, you would think, y'all did y'all thing. Now, I'm saying with the whiteout, you're in Happy Valley, you got the crowd behind you, got LeVar Arrington there, everything. But I'm telling
Very
you.
important game to win.
Exactly. You got to win. But number one, you have to have those games. Yeah. And that's where James Franklin comes up very short, is that he just doesn't win these major games.
Right.
You win every other game, but you got to win the big game.
Right.
And Oregon, that was a statement game. You needed to let it down and let everybody else know, because now you're behind Ohio State, now you drop. So I wonder who's going to go to number 2 now.
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's key, man. Now, there was a lot of good games on.
Yeah.
But what I was seeing, everybody knows I'm an Illinois fan. And yesterday we had a tough game against USC.
Yeah.
And I was nervous. I was sitting on my hands. I was getting up, pacing a little bit.
I was thinking about you.
Yeah.
It was scary.
Yeah, man. I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was nervous purpose, man. I was nervous because we were at home and they came in there and they were just giving us problems. But I want you guys to know about the receiver. Now, I thought of both of you guys. You guys got one of the best receivers in college football, Jeremiah Smith. We call him Mr. Wide. He's always open. But there's another receiver. If you guys don't follow, and I'm sure there's a lot of college people that watch college, this receiver, Mekhi Lennon, number 2 at USC, is unreal. He's just like Jeremiah Smith. He catches. The last 6 minutes of the game, he ended up with 12 catches, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 2-point conversion.
Just the last 6 minutes?
Last 6 minutes of the game,
crazy.
bro. Last 6 minutes. I watched it. I
doing everything.
Me and Vic was sitting there. Vic said, what's going on? I have no idea. They put a 1-on-1, he cooked him. You put 2-on-1, he cooked him. It didn't matter. This boy, you just throw it up there. He's not that big. He's 6'1". He looked like a Steve Smith, Jeremiah Smith.
Just a true athlete.
Just a true athlete.
It doesn't matter how big you are sometimes or how small you are.
Man.
True athlete.
I was like, yo, what's really going on? And we drove down the ball. We got in the field goal range. We won. But at the end of the day, you got to watch this receiver from USC. This boy was catching everything. 6 minutes left. He had, like I said, 150. 12 catches for 150. I couldn't believe it. So shout out to Illinois. We pulled the win out. We're 4-1. We got the win. We see Ohio State. We at home against Ohio State week 7. It's gonna be a tough game.
Yeah, y'all need to redeem yourself after that butt kicking y'all took the week before, though. I'm gonna remind you of that one.
Indiana, like my dad said, they came in here and they wore us out. Indiana was smacking us left, right. I don't know what happened. We got interceptions. We got block punts. I don't know what. Indiana just walked. They just wore us out.
Y'all must have hooked up with Johnny Manziel the night before.
It's a party, y'all. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened, man. I was sitting there watching that game. I was like, we just getting wore out, man.
Yeah.
We just didn't bring our A game, and we had to win against USC. I don't care if it was on a field goal, but yeah, you're right. Indiana just gave us the business, man.
But y'all redeemed yourself, man.
No choice. So I saw the highlights from this game this morning, man. Of course, we're still in college, but we're going to end this on this one. BYU beat Colorado 24-21. I feel bad for Deion Sanders.
Yeah, I do too.
Because, he's not playing the quarterback that came into, he was like the ranked number 2 quarterback.
Right.
They brought the transfer from Liberty in.
Correct.
This boy just not doing good. And
oh, man, what is you doing?
I don't know what to say about Deion. This is going to be the season. You don't have Travis Hunter. You don't have your son, Shador. You don't have both your sons, really, on defense or offense. So I think this season is probably going to be a wash, brother. the Buffaloes, because I don't see them doing anything this year, really making any noise. BYU beat you.
That's a coaching challenge. I don't know if anybody could come out of.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got sometimes you just got to take your L's.
Yeah.
You know, real talk. I mean, last year the last year and the year before that they were on top of the world. You know, bringing in famous, you know, celebrities and you know, which was great for the city.
Right.
Yeah, but now that you're going to get challenged now, are you if you're a good coach or not? You don't have the weapons. Can you recruit? That's what it is. Can you recruit? You don't have your son on both sides of the ball. You don't have Trevor Hunter. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see how this goes. And right now, it's not looking too good. They're like 2-3. Was it right? 2-3?
I don't even think they want to.
Wait, no, wait. They're 2-3 right now.
2-3.
They're 2-3 because BYU is 4-0. I don't know how that happened, but whatever.
We got a team this year.
Yeah, I don't know. BYU, there's teams I was watching, like Nick said, Georgia Tech's undefeated. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean.
That was a good game they had, too, Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech was a good game.
Yeah, that was a good game also.
Ole Miss.
Ole
Miss. They beat LSU.
Yeah.
Chip Kelly in some trouble there, man. I don't know, man. Bama won yesterday.
And I don't like what Chip Kelly said, man. He said his quarterback, I can't pronounce his name, Nussmeier or something like that.
Nussmeier.
Yeah, something like that, man. But he threw him right up under the bus. Nussmeier need to play better. Come on, man. It ain't him, man. Your whole team. You just can't throw your quarterback under the bus.
I don't like playing the blame game like that.
I
Now
didn't
you're
like
supposed to be
that.
a team.
Yeah,
It starts at the top.
Right. Blame yourself, man. You got to put him in better positions,
Right.
man. Don't, even if he did mess up, man, don't throw him under the bus like that in front of the whole world to hear,
Right.
man.
That's Chip Kelly.
I wouldn't even have no respect for him before.
Oh, absolutely not.
Why would you want to play for him?
Yeah, I couldn't, man.
Me and Nick watched that game. And what we saw is it wasn't the quarterback's fault. And for you being the coach, you got to take some ownership.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just say, first of all, you didn't believe in your quarterback. You didn't let your quarterback be himself.
Yep.
The play calling. I'm only doing what the play call you call in.
Right.
So if something breaks down, I'm going to take off, whatever. But that's Chip Kelly. That's what he does. He throws people underneath the bus. I never liked him as a coach. Never liked him. Because that's what he does. He'll take the heat off himself. That's why he's been around different organizations.
Yep,
You
yep.
notice that.
Yep.
And I never liked
That's an
him.
awful coach.
It really is. It
Because
really is.
nobody, imagine, nobody wants to go to work for a boss they don't like.
Absolutely
somebody they can't
not.
stand. A
True.
miserable work environment.
True.
Like, it's the same that translates into football.
I agree with you fully on that, Miss Amanda.
So
It's
true.
a team.
Your team is as strong as your coach.
Absolutely.
If your coach is not good or your boss is not good, your team's not going to want to work for you.
Absolutely.
Your team will go as the coaches go or as the bosses go. And what I didn't like about Chip Kelly, I didn't get to see that. Now you're going to maybe want to watch that again because they're probably going to talk about it on Monday on ESPN First Take and all that stuff, or to Get Up. You cannot throw your quarterback underneath the bus. He's been there 5 years. He's been in college 5 years. He's more experienced. They were talking about from the Heisman race. And for you're crushing his confidence now. So now you're going to make him second guess himself. Do I roll with my coach now?
Right.
Do I want to even be here now?
Right.
You can't do that, man. I hope he can go back and clear that up because that's not good. That's not a good locker room situation. You know, the other players are like, man, he just throwing our quarterback on you.
Right.
But yeah, they got some stuff to do in LSU. Like I said, Ole Miss. What's his name? He was Lane Kiffin. Is it Lane Kiffin? Go ahead. Wait. Yeah, Lane Kiffin. Great coach. You know, kind of opens his mouth when he shouldn't open his mouth. But, I like Lane Kiffin. I do like him, you know what I'm saying? And yesterday, congratulations to him. Got a great quarterback, good receiving core there, great defense. They're 5-0.
Oh, yeah.
They were 5-0 last year, I guess.
They doing their thing.
So they're a little scary, man. Now we're gonna get into some topics now. We got some stuff we gotta talk about. It's week 4 NFL. The Giants decided to start Jackson Dart. I need y'all intake on it because I got a lot to say about that. Mr. Brown, aka Demon, aka I love all the kids. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. What you think, man?
That was a great move on their part because I told you last week.
Yes, sir, you did.
You say Russell Wilson was going to have a great game. I say Russell Wilson is not going to have 2 good games in a row. and the real Russell Wilson showed up
He
last
stand
week.
up.
Oh,
yeah, you did say that.
I knew it was coming. But you had his back, man. At least somebody had his back.
Well, listen, listen, Russell, he's a great father to his kids, man. He's a great stepdad to the future son.
Yeah.
But I like Russell. I don't care if they call him boring or he's just corny or whatever. I like Russell, man. But yeah, go ahead. You my brother. I love you for that, bro.
But I think the Giants making a good move, man. Just let the rookie go ahead, man, and do his thing, because he can't do no worse than what Russell was doing.
Yeah.
On that part, man, I just hope Dart take care of his body, man, because he's balls to the walls out there, man. He taking unnecessary hits and stuff like that. But if he can control that, I think he'll be all right.
Okay, I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Miss Amanda?
I agree. I mean, the Giants are up right now 10-3 against the Chargers.
Okay.
Yes.
I know it's a lot of pressure on him because I feel like the hopes and dreams of their team are kind of relying on him. They're at 0-3 start. But I think they made the right choice, with Russell. We saw the same thing, last year, a little bit the year before, where he's kind of started to slow down. I think maybe it's time for him to take a look and evaluate and say, maybe it's time to. I can't be that starting quarterback every season
anymore. Go into a
anymore.
backup role, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't be that starting quarterback right now every season as Russell.
I agree with you on that. I did give Russell. I was vouching for him last week.
Yeah,
Russell, if you're watching,
He's a likable guy.
Yeah,
We like
he's a
him.
likable guy. He's a great guy. If you got daughters, you would want your daughter to marry a guy like this. He's a great guy.
Right.
But the truth be told, everybody has that moment in their life where you're the man. You're the go-to guy. He did great things in Seattle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
That dad's behind him.
exactly.
Yeah.
That ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Pass the torch on to the young man. Like you said, Mr. Brown, I will give you that. He's got to be careful because he is balls to the wall. But they need that energy right now. Napier, you got a top 10 receiver on the end. You got to get the ball to this guy. You got a decent running back. You got some tight ends. But you need you need somebody in there that can get a spark going.
Oh yeah.
Because you're what, 0-4?
Yeah. 0-3 start.
0-3 start. You get before it gets out of control.
Yeah.
You need that switch. So I like that they did that. Put him in. Let him get his feet wet. I think they'll win today. I think they'll win. I'll take him on that. But Russell, I still like you, man. You might have to go where Mr. Brown is. Get the babysitting game going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no wrong with it. You know what I'm saying?
He's a wealth of knowledge. There's a lot that he could teach you.
Absolutely. And
Oh, yeah.
You got him and Jameson there, and Mr. Jameson is more like a hype man, preacher, and all that. But Russell he's been there. He's got a Super Bowl ring. Jackson can learn a lot from him, and they kind of if you think about it, Jackson kind of played like Russell did when he was at Seattle when he first came in the league, scrambling and stuff like that. So he can teach him the do's and don'ts. So shout out to Jackson Dart, man. Do your thing today. I hope you pull it out. You got to get that win. So can Caleb Williams and the Bears make it to the playoffs this year?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so, man. Just because of the scheduling. Oh my God.
Oh, there goes the Lions.
My God.
Lord,
Just because of the scheduling, man. I'm gonna say no, man.
You gonna say no?
Yeah.
Mr. Brown is kind of upset, you guys.
mesmerized 'cause
We
the
had,
Lions just
so we
ran
had,
up on
we had
him.
my establishment, and the Browns are playing the Lions. The game is
It's a
not
big
over
game.
with. It's only 7-10, but Joe Flacco has to come out.
Yes.
You got to
please.
bench Joe Flacco.
I wish somebody please get smart in the
Who
organization, man.
Who
And
we gonna
just,
put in instead?
I don't know.
Not
just,
Shador.
just go with Dylan.
Go with
Dylan, we
Dylan.
can try Dylan
From
now.
Oregon. From Oregon. I mean, and I'm going to say this. Look, some quarterbacks need to sit down. I know you want to go with the experience, but Joe Flacco just threw an interception. Anybody's a Browns fan, you're like, okay, we've seen enough. Pull him. Jared Judy was, he just looks disgusted right now.
Look, he's very upset.
Yeah,
Right.
you got to pull Flacco.
We got the same look.
Right. It's
I feel your pain.
Yeah, right. You and Jared Judy looking like, man, I can't believe this dude. But anyways, so you said no, Caleb, you're not going to go to the playoffs.
No.
They do got a tough schedule.
Tough schedule and a tough division, man. So,
That's exactly what I said. You know, it could be realistic. The coach doesn't look that bad, but not with that division, not with the Lions and with the Packers in that division. I just think it's going to be too tall of a mountain for them to climb.
Exactly.
To make it there.
I agree with you, Amanda.
You said it's so Miss Amanda said, I mean,
division is too tough.
It's you got to get busy. Yeah. They're 1-2. They're playing the Raiders tonight. I'm going to take the Raiders, number one. I'm still mad at Chicago's front office because you went and got Caleb Williams, right? But you had Justin Fields there. They're the same.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But even Justin Fields is better. I believe he's been in the system.
I agree.
He's up. How are you going to get any better if you just keep getting traded like trade break, moving around?
Right.
He showed that he only had DJ Moore at the time, right? Running backs were getting beat up. He was winning games for Chicago. And then you trade him, you get him out of there, and you bring in Caleb Williams. They're the same quarterback. Right. Caleb Williams, he did okay in college. I really, he's got the moments he looks good, and he's got the moments he looks real bad. He holds the ball way too long. Way too long. Right. You know, he could bake a cake back there. He's
right.
He's you know, he just, get rid of the ball. He holds the ball too long. You can't be like that. Yeah. You got a lot of good weapons around him. I just don't see it. I don't care who you put on there. Offensive line is okay, but he's got to know when to run. He's got to know when to get rid of the ball. They got the coach, the offensive coordinator from Detroit. I know Nick doesn't like that, but he's a great coach. I think he'll work out, but I really don't believe in Caleb Williams. I'm sorry. He's going to turn into Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. Seriously. They went through so many different coaches.
Did you happen to see that on the Trevor Lawrence subject?
Go ahead.
Did you happen to see that weird commercial today with him and Travis Hunter?
No, I didn't see that. So Miss Amanda
it's
is like social media.
It's an Adidas commercial, and it was during the Steelers game.
Okay.
And it was the weirdest commercial, set to like the weirdest soundtrack about them being like best buddies. They was working out together, and then they were riding the golf cart, and it was super weird. If you get a chance, you have to look it up. It was like, if you saw that commercial, you know what I'm talking about. It was like one of the weirdest commercials, like the two of them laughing and skipping, and they were in the gym, and
that's kind of weird.
It had a weird soundtrack to it.
With the soundtrack right through you, I'm like, what?
I looked right at Matt, and I was like, what was that commercial? Like, it was just very strange. Like, they're really trying to push these two, like. And it's like, oh no. I was like, that was the weirdest. It made it seem like they were a couple.
No.
In the commercial.
Wow.
It's like literally what it felt like in the commercial. It was real weird.
I
don't know what Adidas is doing it yet. I don't know what they're doing. It was weird. If you saw it, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You gotta check that out.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now.
That just threw me off what you said.
Yeah, no, it did, because now the commercial's in my head now. Yeah. I'm going to have to look up the commercial.
I'll find it for you.
It's got me all messed up in the head. Like, these two guys.
I hope it comes on. I'm
kind of jacked up now on that
I hope it comes on right
now. Browns, I don't, listen, man. I think the Browns need to turn the page just like the Giants did.
We do.
Yeah.
You know, that was my next question. We kind of covered that a little bit, but I think, I don't want to see Joe Flacco anymore.
No.
Joe started he's, 200 game, Nick was? 200 game. It's time for him to go. He's 41 years old. He's got to go, man. I don't want to look at it. I don't care what type of playbook you give him. He's not Joe Flacco, what he did for the Ravens when they won the Super Bowl. I don't want to see no more Joe Flacco.
And where is their confidence in the guys that they drafted and all these quarterbacks they brought in? Like, where's your confidence that you just keep playing Joe Flacco? And, I mean, look at them today.
Trash.
At some point, they got to have confidence in these quarterbacks that they have. I don't know about Shador, but at least with Gabriel, like, we got to do something.
We put too much on our defense, man. We putting our defense in the hole. They keep us in the game, but Flacco, man, you throw us right out of the game.
Yeah. We had that a long time. You listen, I know you got him there for moral support, but when I look at Joe, I don't see he's going to lead us to the promised land. When I look at Joe Flacco, he's not going to be that quarterback to engineer a great drive. He just doesn't. He just showed you 5 minutes ago. He threw this.
He's not leading you on a playoff run.
Right. He looked like Bobby from King of the Hill. He's got that look on his face like, come on, Joe. You're just not that guy, man.
And if I was Stefanski, Flacco just put that helmet back on, I'll be like, buddy, you ain't gonna
Take
need
it
that.
off.
You
Put it
ain't
back-
gonna need that the rest of
Put
the
it
game.
back up.
Steve should say it like this. Come on, sit down here, man. Go on, take a seat, park
You
it,
ain't gonna
buddy.
need that one the rest of the game.
Ain't no
buddy.
need. Yeah. Put the baseball cap on.
Hang it back up.
Get used to that, buddy.
I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna leave him in this game? What are they? They need
Well,
to.
if you're a Browns fan, you can't be happy about this.
Well, no.
You're tired of seeing the same story. You got to turn that page like the Giants did, like any other organization. You got to turn that page. You bring them in for moral support. Okay, it's week 4.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Come on, man.
when are you going to make a decision? You're going to wait till week
Right.
6, week
These
7?
guys you invested in
Right.
should be starting now.
Exactly. And let's be honest. If it doesn't work, it's kind of like what Atlanta did. They went ahead and went back to Kirk Cousins. Last week, they said, we've seen enough of Michael Penix. He threw 2 interceptions, then he couldn't tackle the guy. He missed he missed the same guy 3 times trying to
Yeah,
tackle
that
him.
was awful.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to move on. I'm not saying they went backwards. Penix, he just had a bad game. So they said, we've seen enough.
They
We're
lost
gonna-
30-0.
Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. That was last week. They lost 30-0. Jesus. Lord have mercy.
Carolina on top of it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, Carolina. Well, at least we lead in our division right now. Here we go. The Chiefs play tonight. They play, the Ravens. Is that tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tonight. Okay.
At home.
Yeah, at home. Are the Chiefs in trouble, Mr. Brown?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay then.
Yes, they are, man. Pat, he ain't got the weapons like he used to have, man. And he not squeaking out them games like he did last year either, man.
I think we're
because-
saying this every week. And I said it last season. I was like, they are just
Yep.
not playing like
You're right.
the Kansas City we're used to seeing.
Exactly.
And you got Xavier Worthy is, injured, and he doesn't.
He's back
have
today.
Is he back today?
He's back today, but
So I think it being a home game for them is huge. And the Ravens got kind of really embarrassed last week. I mean, when Henry threw that helmet down and he slipped and slid on the bench. Oh man,
right, he looked bad.
that was bad. So I mean, they got that going for them, but I just don't know. They need to beat the Ravens at home. I don't know if they're going to be able to pull it off.
Yeah, they need this game, but I don't see it happening. I
Patrick
truly
Mahomes
don't.
can perform a lot of miracles. I've seen him do some crazy stuff
that's why they call him.
when they shouldn't.
You're right.
But I guess we'll see.
I agree with you guys both. Ravens, if they want to keep going, Derrick Henry had that one fumble. I don't think
I
that's
think
going
it's
to.
a must-win for both these
It
teams.
really is. It really is. But only one person can win. And what I see is, listen, Patrick's going to do what he does best. Like, I see him mess up a play, go back and stop the play for going any further. He's a natural winner. He's going to win. But here's the thing about this. You can't keep going to Kelsey. Juju Schuster's okay. But Worthy's back. But Jenko's still out. He's still suspended. I don't know what's going on with KC. I think they may be putting too much pressure on themselves. Maybe it could be ever since, Kelsey and his future wife got engaged. That kind of. I
There's
don't know.
not a jinx. No, there's not
I
a
don't
jinx.
know.
I'm not saying
I
a
don't
jinx.
know.
There's not a jinx.
I ain't trying to be.
They've been to the Super Bowl with Tay before.
I don't know. It could be that, but none against Taylor Swift. No, I'm just saying it could be. It could be. I mean, like you said, it could be. They're just having a couple off games, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm sure they're going to get it together. But you like to see teams go like this and see how they end up with it. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. But I don't know. I'm going to take the Ravens tonight on that one. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens too.
Yeah, because I listen. Derrick Henry gets going. I don't care what he did last week. He had that fumble that kind of cost him, but I'm telling you right now, when he gets going, it's hard to stop that locomotive. And Axon Jackson, I think he's tired of people talking about him. That he can't win the big games. He's got to win tonight. Gotta win tonight.
There will always be this cloud over Lamar Jackson's head that
Yes.
he will not go to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
You're not a Super Bowl quarterback. You're never going to the Super Bowl. You're never.
Yep.
So, let's see.
He's gotta win.
The clock is ticking. Time's running out
Absolutely.
True that.
on that.
So now we have Dak Prescott. The Cowboys are playing. They're at home today against Green Bay. This is the game that everybody's probably circled on the calendar ever since Michael Parsons got traded, which was crazy.
But it's been
And,
waiting for this one.
yeah, Jerry Jones is probably, I just can't wait to see what he's got to say. Because every time he opens his mouth, it's nothing good. Nothing good
You
at
better
all.
just be quiet today.
Yeah,
I
I don't understand this guy. Just take the microphone. Don't even ask. But I think the reporters, they like to hear what he has to say.
He loves to talk.
He really does. And
If they don't ask him, he's going to pull them in there and tell them anyway. He loves to talk about himself so
That organization
much.
is jacked up, man. I got a lot of Cowboy friends, and I asked them, I'm like, what's up with the
It's
owner?
heartbreaking for them. I have a lot of good friends that are Cowboys fans. I'm heartbroken for
They
them.
can't be happy, man. Let's be honest. I mean, you see him talk, you're like, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I never want to punch somebody in the face so much, and when he gets on that mic and starts rambling about himself.
You would like to see what happened to Jerry? I'm just playing. I ain't gonna say that. That's we're watching this commercial with Liberty Mutual, right? And this guy's running across the field. He gets blindsided. I think that's kind of near to happen to Jerry Jones. He looked one way. No, he's an older guy. Let me stop. You shouldn't. It's not being rude like that. But somebody needs to tell Jerry, sit down and shut up. You know, but your outcome tonight, what do you think about that, Mr. Brown?
Ooh-wee, Dallas defense is trash.
Absolutely,
man.
100.
I think Josh Jacobs should have an amazing game against that defensive line. But,
He should.
Like you said, I think Parsons coming back to make a statement after that terrible loss to my Browns
man.
last week.
That was a great win for you guys. That was a great win for you
That was
guys.
crazy.
Yeah.
Amazing win.
I know that messed a whole lot of people tickets up, but I see Green Bay bouncing back
Okay.
against the Cowboys, even though the Cowboys is at home this week.
Okay.
Without CeeDee Lamb,
Okay.
Pickens got to
That's
pick up the
huge.
pieces, so I don't see that happening, man. So I'm going with Green Bay.
Pickens will be over there throwing tantrums again on the
Right.
sideline like always. That's why every team wants to get rid of them.
Right.
The Cowboys have lost 5 games against the Packers.
Ooh.
The Packers have a strong defense.
Yes.
Cowboys do not have CeeDee Lamb.
No, they do not.
And then here comes Michael. There's just way too much drama going on in
Oh,
Dallas,
yeah.
and they're not going to
Absolutely.
be handled that. And then you throw Michael on top, and he's ready for revenge.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Oh, it'll be sad to sack Dak." That doesn't mean he's not gonna. No, I'll feel bad.
You know he's
No,
going
he
after
won't.
him.
Right.
He
You
definitely
don't feel
going
bad.
after him.
Well, Michael's going to have a good game. I'm taking the Packers over the Cowboys anyways. I think Micah's going to have a great game today. I really think Micah's going to come in there. He's going to make a statement because Jerry's going to show Jerry, I'm going to let my talk do the play. Because the money that Green Bay gave, Jerry had the money to give that to him. He just didn't want to do it. It's Jerry controlling the narrative. So
As
I
always.
believe that Micah's going to come in. Jordan Love's going to have a great game. Shout out to my man, Dave McCloskey.
Nick,
I'm
you might
going
need
with
a
y'all.
drink. Excuse me.
Go ahead,
I
bro.
think Nick might need a drink on this one. His boy is down, man.
Hutchinson?
Yeah.
Oh, he
Oh, okay,
already
okay, all
He's
right.
all right. He's prancing
You
off.
know,
He's all right.
all Lions
Look
fans
at him,
held their
look
breath
at
on
him,
that
look at
one.
him.
All the Lions fans held their
Look at
breath.
them all clenching their fists. All the fans.
Hey, you know the funny thing is, I look over to Nick, and Nick got his head down and everything.
They all have the same reaction.
Well, remember, he got hurt last year, so you don't want to see
I
him
think
going
he
out
just
like
got
that.
the wind knocked out of him.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, that's
yeah,
all.
he took a nice shot.
Yeah.
He all right. He be all right. He in Detroit,
he
but
took
I'm
a
sure
nice
all
He's
Detroit.
tough. He is the toughest.
Yeah, he's very
so
tough. All those fans in
He's all
Detroit
right.
right
Look
now
at him.
probably
Look at him.
holding
He's
their
laughing.
breath.
He's fine. He's
Oh,
laughing.
yeah, he's good. He can walk that off. It's the line. I mean, it's the cow. I mean, it's the Browns. Trust me. But it's a great game so far. 7-17.
No, it's not, man. It's- we was in the game until Flacco. Yeah.
Maybe they'll pull him. Like, you know, when you're watching the baseball game, the pitcher's really doing all, you're like, get out.
Right,
Somebody
right.
else in there.
I just don't understand
Save
the
it,
organization,
save the
man. I'm gonna go with Micah and them tonight, Green Bay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I really believe that they're gonna come in there. Micah's gonna make a statement. He's got to make a statement, and he's gonna do it. Jordan Love's gonna have a decent game. I'm not saying he's gonna win it, but like Josh Jacobs,
He
because
should
the
have a good
Cowboys,
game.
oh
They
man,
need-
he
they need
should have 100
lines,
yards
yeah.
easy, over 100 yards easy.
Yeah.
You know, because that defense is trash.
Yeah.
There
Trash
is
all the way
too
around.
much going on in Dallas. I don't know how you even focus on a game with everything that's going wrong with that team right now.
Right.
It
You know
is
what
hard.
Dallas is like it's a soap opera.
It really is.
It's like the guiding light. There's always
And like
something
I said,
going
it
on,
breaks my
man.
heart for the fans because I have so many good friends that are fans.
Right, I do too, and
Breaks my heart.
You ain't got nothing to
They
cheer
have to
about.
put up with this crap, you know. But it's Jerry.
Jerry.
Remember the old days? You could take a mob with like you could take the mob and you would have the sticks with the flames and you could go knock on somebody's door and like, get out. You know, I would wish you could still do that. Let's go to Jerry's house with the mob,
Right.
the flaming mob, and be like, get out of this house, get out of here. We don't want you as a coach or as the owner anymore. You're awful.
He just every time I see him talking, they're just talking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen. I hope Micah goes in there and they just beat up on the Cowboys bad. Dak Prescott's gonna do his thing. CeeDee Lamb's out.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, you called him Mr. Brown. I don't even see Pickens doing. I mean, he has some games, but he's gonna do something. It's just gonna throw the whole tension off there because
He's just one of those players that's like,
he's drama.
he loves to like kick himself when he's up. You know, it's like when he's doing well, he likes to do something to ruin it.
Yes.
He's just one of those types of players.
I don't understand that guy.
I don't know.
He needs Jesus. Today's Sunday. I hope he pray. I hope he pray today. He needs Jesus, man.
I don't know.
If you watch the Thursday night game, and I added this in after I sent the stuff, I was like, oh, I watched the Thursday night game, Seahawks, Cardinals. Is it time for either the Cardinals to move on from Kyler Murray, or is it time for Kyler Murray to say, I've had enough of this? Because what I seen on Thursday, Kyler Murray is still he's a great quarterback, but what I seen is that he's a small quarterback. He can run. He gets hurt a little bit here. Meanwhile, the jerseys look sweet on Thursday. It was sweet. I like the jerseys.
They were real cool.
Marvin Harrison, he beats himself a little bit up. But Connor's out right Friday. I don't know if he's out for the season or he's out for a couple games. I don't know. But what do you guys think about Kyler Murray? Does he feel like I need to get out of here, or does the organization need to move on from him, Mr. Brown?
Whoa. First thing that comes to my mind,
Okay.
Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yes.
The way they communicate, man,
They're not.
it's like that they don't even practice
They're not
together,
clicking.
man.
That's exactly what I
They
was gonna
don't
say.
click whatsoever. So
It's like this-
Good call. I like that. Good call.
they not on the same page whatsoever, man. So I don't know if the communication, what's going on with the communication, man. But you said Kyler Murray, he might need to move on, man, because he been in that organization, what, 5 years now? Since the
7 years.
Yeah, man.
Good thing.
So
Good look, man.
ain't nothing good came out of it, man. So
I think
he
that's
might need to get a new start.
Yeah. I think that's
Somewhere
too
else,
long.
man. So get a new start somewhere else, man.
I think that's too long of a time.
Yeah.
And I
say
think it's a little
5,
bit of
7.
both.
Yeah.
I think he's a little disillusioned by the organization, and you can tell sometimes when he talks in interviews and things like that. You know, he doesn't seem like, oh, I love it so much. I
right.
love
Do you
being
really
here.
wanna
This
be
is the
here?
greatest. I would love Arizona. I want to stay here.
Right.
You never hear that type of thing from him, and you also don't hear it from the organization where they're like, oh man, this is our dude. We are fully behind him.
Yeah.
There is zero chemistry
Right.
with him and Marvin Harrison Jr.
None.
And if you don't have that,
Right.
what do you have?
Exactly.
So I think
a whole bunch of losses
and
coming.
a lot of problems, and you
Right.
can't just, they can't go to a little retreat together and become best
Exactly.
friends.
Right,
It doesn't
right,
work
right.
like that. So I think that it's already been too long, and I think it's time for them
Yeah,
to
it's
both
a
part
change,
ways.
yeah. Ooh, he cooked.
And
it.
and Harrison needs somebody that has that chemistry with him because he's a good receiver.
You guys made a good point. When I watched that Thursday night game, Kyler Murray, he's been hurt a lot, and then in the draft they got Marvin Harrison, was the best receiver coming out of the draft.
Right.
I don't know what's going on with Kyler. The offensive line looked like trash too. He was running a lot. Maybe he needs a fresh start, but you got Marvin Harrison there. He's young. You need somebody, because he looked frustrated. I mean, he did drop a pass, but then he came back and caught that touchdown. But I'm watching the offensive line for Kyler Murray. He's running like there was no tomorrow. And it's harder for him to see over the line. He's not that tall. But maybe he needs a fresh
good
start.
O-line.
Yeah, he needs, the
More than
O-line
ever,
is bad.
yeah.
They're getting pushed around. And this is Seahawks. Sam Darnold didn't look great. He didn't look like the Sam Darnold we saw last year. So he's in the new organization, and it's kind of crazy. But when I watch, I think, and like you said, this is your number one receiver.
Right.
You guys should be like this.
Locked in.
Locked in every
Right.
game. And I know and I did like to see when Kyler saw when he dropped the pass, Marvin Harrison, he tapped him on the head. Marvin didn't even look at him. He didn't even look at him. So that's not good either.
Zero chemistry.
There's no chemistry at all. So,
Good or bad chemistry.
Yeah, so you
There's
got
just
to
nothing.
figure it out because, you know, I hate to say this, I think he should have went and played baseball because he's a great athlete. I mean, coming out of college, but I really think he should have went to play baseball because watching him play, yeah, I like he can move around. I've only known one quarterback that was short like him. Well, actually two that did it. Doug Flutie, he was decent and he did his thing, and Drew Brees. Drew was a winner, won a Super Bowl. College, you know.
Drew Brees was like an enigma though. Like he was.
It's
like,
hard to get those players.
Yeah.
He's different. He was
It's
different.
one of a kind. Yeah, that's
he
like
tore it
one
up.
of a kind.
Went to
Yeah.
Purdue, did his thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's sad because Marvin Harrison is a great receiver, and I know he's got a lot of weight to carry because his dad and he's being a junior, but it doesn't matter. You and your quarterback should be eye to eye, locked in.
Right.
Y'all should. I need the ball. Come on now, and there's no. They kind of look like Joe Flacco out there now. I'm sorry. Yeah, 7-20. The Browns still got a game. Still got a game. There's no reason. If you come out with Dylan Gabriel, because look right here, I don't know who Joe's throwing it to. He literally threw it to the other team. He's just terrible, man. That's like me trying to go play basketball right now. No, I know. I got it. Just look, man. Joe just looks terrible. He looks horrible, man. Yo, sorry, Browns fans. We're going to get into these topics before we get out of here. Like I said, you guys, today is a great day for all of us. We're excited about what we got in store. So let's get into these picks. Mr. Brown, I'm not even going to talk about this game yet.
Please don't.
Yeah, we're going to leave this one alone.
We skip this
Mr.
one.
Brown does not want to hear about it. He's disgusted, you know, about what's going on with his boys. But we got a lot to on our picks, you know what I'm saying? You guys want to call us out on the picks, whatever. So, you know, we got some good games today. You know what I'm saying? Some real good games. So, Mr. Brown, first one. KC, Baltimore. Who you going to take?
I'm taking Baltimore.
You're going to take B-More, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it said KC, so you're going to take B-More. Okay.
Yep.
Miss Amanda, what you think?
You know I can't stand the Ravens. I'm picking the Chiefs at home.
Ooh.
Taking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You're a Swiftie, that's why.
Chiefs at home.
You're a Swiftie.
They're at home. I think Patrick Mahomes can pull some magic out of his head, like he always does. We'll see what happens.
That's got because you're a Swiftie.
But I wrote that down. I'm not going to change it. I'm sticking to it.
Shout out to everybody. Let you guys know this Friday at JD's.
Oh, we're having an album release party for Taylor's new album at JD's. All are welcome.
So if you guys want to have a couple drinks, and
Starts
they
at 7.
at JD's over on Savannah. Starts at 7. You guys might want to show up. Miss Amanda will be there,
Yeah.
doing her thing, hosting up the drinks. I don't know what there's gonna be
All
some
the girls will
stuff.
be here. Yeah, we got friendship bracelet making. We got
Ooh,
party
24/6.
favors. I mean, got a lot going on.
Friendship bracelets, all types of things. So you guys might want to stop in there. I'm gonna stop in there. I'm not a Swiftie at all. I'm not coming in with a shirt,
Could
but
still make
I'm
a
gonna
friendship
go
bracelet.
check it out, see how it is. So make sure you guys do that. So you're gonna go with Baltimore, or you used to go with KC? I'm
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
gonna pick KC. I'm
KC.
gonna be different.
Okay, okay. And different is good. Different is good. Me, I'm going to take B-More. I think B-More going to come in there. They're going to do their thing. They're going to do their thing. They got to do it. They got to win. Both teams need to win, but Baltimore is going to win it today. Second game, Philadelphia came to Tampa today. The score right now is 24-6. We're banged up. Mr. Brown, who you taking?
You know, Philly all the way.
Oh, brotherly love. I'm not even mad at you, bro. Miss Amanda.
I had picked you guys. I said, man, I think it's gonna be a close game, but Baker could pull it off. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stick with my pick. I'm not gonna change it now. I already wrote it down.
After Evans went down, I say, nah.
But
I
it
gotta
looks
roll with
sad.
Philly.
It looks a little sad. I might be wrong there.
I love my Buccaneers, and since before we did start doing the show, and it was 14-0. We still got some hope. We got 6 points on the board. That's 2 field goals. We got to get better on the offensive end. We had a block punt. I'm going to roll my Buccaneers. I don't care. We're going to win. I'm glad I don't have the game on because I don't want to see it. Oh, wow.
Ooh, the Giants
But,
are hurt.
yeah. So,
13-3, the Giants. Oh my
Oh,
God.
neighbors hurt.
Uh-oh.
but I'm going to go ahead and take them.
Yeah.
Monday night games are terrible.
Yeah, we could just throw those both in the garbage.
Those
We already
games
know the
horrible.
Broncos are going to
The
win.
Broncos.
And Jets versus Dolphins.
Right.
I don't know who's gonna watch
Well, the
that.
Jets gave us some problems last week, and I was kind of nervous. I can't believe we pulled that out. But I don't want to touch that. You know what I'm saying? But
I drew a trash can on my. I just wrote Monday trash.
Monday trash day. I like that.
Trash day.
Shout out to the Steelers. They pulled it out in Durham today, or Durham.
Dublin.
Yeah, Dublin. Sorry, Dublin. Shout out to the Steeler fan. Aaron Rodgers looked good today. Looked good.
Did you see their quarterback got robbed though? Their backup quarterback, when they got to Dublin on Friday, he got robbed.
What?
The backup quarterback for the Steelers got robbed.
In Dublin.
Damn.
When they got there on Friday.
Damn.
He's on injured reserve too. Imagine that you're on
Who's the
injured reserve.
backup quarterback for him?
Oh, what's his name? It wasn't.
It wasn't Mason
Mason.
Rudolph?
It wasn't Mason. It was not Mason because it was not Mason
He could
because
take
I was like,
punch,
oh no, not him.
Man, that's kind of crazy that you go to another country and you
Right.
the backup quarterback.
I said, man, that's about the last time they're gonna go there.
Damn, Amanda,
It
it's like
was
TMZ.
Thompson,
Who?
Skylar Thompson.
Oh yeah, he came from Miami.
He was jumped and robbed in Ireland, suffering
Oh,
minor
wow.
injuries.
Damn.
It's the last time we're going there. First and last time they're going to
I ain't
Ireland.
messing with that.
It's
Dude.
rowdy there.
Your backup quarterback's getting robbed in Dublin.
Right.
And he's already on IR, poor guy. He gets
So he got
robbed.
broke up more.
I got
He ain't
broke
playing the rest of the season. Damn.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh.
If you're a Minnesota fan, I'm sure you can't wait to see J.J. McCarthy get back. Because Carson Wentz, dude.
Man.
That's all I can say about Carson Wentz. Dude. He looked terrible today. Like I said, you guys, thanks for joining us today. Like I said, next week we will not be doing a show. We're going to take a week off and relax and everything because we got so much cooking in the next 3 weeks. The Gathering, the Lions Den, and then Toledo Pickleball. You guys, it's going to be some great shows, so make sure y'all tune in. I'll keep you guys know. And remember, the City Paper, check out our article, let us know what you think, and please share it because that's a big milestone for all of us. And hitting 500 subscribers, we're at 504 right now, actually, so which is good. So we're getting, even on the weekends, we're getting subscribers, so it's a beautiful thing for us. So if you live right, do right, you're going to be all right. See you later.
Peace.
You got robbed? You're a backup quarterback?